think we're live. I see the health bars, the audio levels. Sorry about the delay. I'm currently waiting for my barbecue to cool down so I can put the cover on it. Calculator is not showing up. Why is calc not showing up? We gotta do one of these. There we go. This is gonna be a different stream. Also tell me, like, please, everything about audio levels. I have no idea what's too loud, what's too quiet. I don't like that you can see the line. That looks good enough. I saw Vreeze was here nice and early. Hello, how are you? Max, how are you? Which one should be audio? Probably in the middle, right? Probably the game in the middle should be audio? Oh, yeah, I want to, like, pop out stream. Yeah, there's, like, a ton of stuff. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, pop out chat. Okay, this is working. And put you on there. I'm not sure what we're gonna watch yet. I'm leaning towards an East-West tournament. But I don't know that I can broadcast the audio from that. I definitely cannot broadcast the audio from anime. I should probably close Discord, just in case. I don't want to accidentally reveal someone's private messages. Me shiny hunting once I get home. Good luck. The frames are here, hopefully. Okay, we'll do like... I'll get everything set up, then I can probably go check on the barbecue. Your 7th emerald, lad. That is huge. 7? Jeez. I own 3, but one of these I'm borrowing from a friend of mine when I told him about the Magneton hunt. I'll have to check. Is everything in frame? Does everything look good? Get on the bike. Patch of grass looks lovely. I always like to make my character face to the side, I'm not sure why. I prefer to see them from the side. Set you up. Go down to the bag. Pop the white flute. Alright, we can do a first one. Yeah, this is going to be a work in progress. I really want you guys to be as picky and give me as much feedback as possible, because this is a very different stream than what I normally do, and I'm not convinced this is the best incarnation of it, to be honest with you. I only hear your voice at the moment, which sounds fine. Okay. All English. Dude, that's nuts. You like the bottom patch? Yeah, I haven't really spent much time here in the Emerald Hoenn extension. I don't know the layout very well. You can only hear your voice at the moment, which sounds fine. Okay. Yeah, so I guess music is just too quiet, but that's honestly okay. Do you hear the game? You should be able to hear Emerald. Maybe Emerald needs to be turned up a little. Is that fine? You guys let me know how things sound. Not planning any Pokeblocks. No, I don't understand the method well enough. If you're on Discord, I just closed Discord 1 moment ago. Mostly because I don't want to accidentally, like, show my screen and, like, show somebody's message that maybe they didn't want to have shown, personally. That's the weird thing about having a camera pointed at the screen. It's not like the other stream, where I just know you guys can see, the GameCube, and that's that. It's like, I don't want to be tabbing around to anything that could have my address. You guys know how it goes. That's why I want to, yeah, we probably should just jump into East-West. But I should go check on the barbecue real quick. Maybe we'll play without sound. You guys probably don't want the sound. Let's load you up. Okay. Yeah, we won't need you. Wait, and then how would I hear it? This is complicated. The sound settings are gonna take some doing. I hope the layout looks fine. I hope that looks nice. I tried to have the Safari background. I have another layout for Zapdos because that was actually what I started doing was a Zapdos hunt. And hopefully he's not going to take too long. I get a feeling that's going to be under odds, personally. Alright, back in 1 second. Things have probably cooled down. Snubbull looks normal. Do I want this on? Is it full? No, you're empty. Keep you off. Raven, what's good? Hope you can hear me. I don't know which microphone is picking up. Maybe it's this one? Raven, what's good? Appreciate the good luck. Yeah, this is my first. I'm more nervous than it looks. This is my first time trying to stream something like this, so please bear with me. Can I like crunch the chat? Yeah, that's nice and crunch right in the corner. Okay. So normally when I'm shiny hunting, I'm like hanging out with friends in Discord or watching anime, but there's one problem with that is that I can't really broadcast copywritten material without YouTube turning that into a problem. So I'm trying to find like what is something I can put on the screen that is not going to get me in trouble. Jacob, what's good? Whip, whip, whip. I was ranting and raving this morning when I was getting this set up. Gligar is really pissing me off. Gligar's sprite looks so similar. His shiny sprite. Sounds fine to you? That's good. And you like rarely see Gligar in Gen 3. He is super rare. I should probably open it up on my phone so I'm not constantly changing what the camera sees. Just so I know what the layout looks like for you guys. Yeah, mute that sound. Yeah, that's a little scuffed. It's a bit scuffed. Whatever. I think we're just gonna roll with this for now. It's all a work in progress. Things will be better in future streams. So how are you guys doing? What's everyone up to tonight? I know I start kind of late, but that's because I don't live on the East Coast. I live a lot further west. Another Gligar. I should check what the percentages are here. I know that Sunkern and Mareep, those are the commons. Those are what we're going to be seeing the most of. I think Apom is pretty common too. But then Hoot Hoot is like weirdly rare. The piano setup, yeah, I like it. It's once you're in the groove, it feels super cozy. I've been trying 2 DSs whenever I need to find a specific Pokemon in Gen 5. And let me tell you, I'm not a fan of 2 DSs. It is really wide and there's this like huge dead zone with the screen, but it turns out the screen is like actually really useful for Gen 5 because like one button press is how you get away. And there's no button to do that. So you have to just press the touchscreen. It's all kinds of awkward. I definitely understand why most DS shiny hunting setups are like controller modded. Yeah, honestly, whatever pops up. I'm thinking I'm gonna go back and forth between Kanto and Hoenn Safari, like one phase in each. So I'm not really too picky for any of these. I was thinking of doing static encounters for Pikachu in the main area. So that might happen. But we'll see. I think I'd be satisfied with any of these Pokemon. I don't think I have any of them, do I? Getting ready for bed. Fair enough. And then grinding the Horsey eggs. We're doing Horsey. What's your nature and like moveset plans? And is this in Gen 3 or are you doing Gen 4? Or are you doing Gen 2? Wait a minute, Jacob, are you doing Gen 2? Turn on the audio. Not too loud. Is that too loud? You guys tell me if this is too loud. Or if you can hear it at all, there's a chance you can't even hear it. Yeah, that's perfect. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, it's Gen. I had a feeling you were doing Gen 2. Ditto eggs, yeah. You have to perform some like dark ritual to get a shiny Ditto by moving a Gyarados into Gen 1. You failed a Pikachu? Did you not notice it, or did he get away? What happened with the rat? Did he run? I feel like I just wouldn't notice a Pikachu. I deliberately hunted Dugong and Seal just to make it difficult to see like would I notice, and I noticed them both straight away. So maybe Pikachu wouldn't be too bad. I feel like Pikachu is probably one of the hardest to notice. Is there any repel tricks you can do here? It's gotta be. I feel like Gligar has one. Nah, he fled? Damn, that's tragic. The little rat got away. Wait a minute, is this gonna work? I don't think I can make this larger, can I? No. Pikachu's way more noticeable than you thought. I saw it instantly. Alright, that's reassuring. Because I've been doing Zapdos. And in doing Zapdos, you do Runaway instead of like soft resetting. So there's a couple of steps you take between the door and Zapdos. So I've run into several Pikachus and Voltorbs all there. And every time I see the rat, I scrutinize him just a little bit. Thinking that could be the one. It's admittedly a good sprite in Gen 3. There's a handful of Pokemon where it seems really arbitrary, like why did they bother slightly redrawing them for Fire Red? Like I think Psyduck looked just fine in Hoenn, but they felt the need to just slightly draw him a little bit differently. But I think Pikachu is the exact same. So if you guys have suggestions for what I should put on the screen, I thought about just listening to music, but I don't know if I want to mess up my YouTube algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be fine to take requests, I'd be fine to do that, but I wouldn't want to then a week later be like, oh yeah, I did listen to a playlist of all these different songs, and now YouTube think that's what I want to hear all the time. I think Mareep is probably what I would like to have here the most. Out of all the sprites here, I think Mareep is probably the best. Nice, audio cuts out, good sign. It's a double Stantler. So I think I saw in a video that in Hoenn Safari, every Pokemon has the same Flea Rate. You're really just bottle capped by their catch rate. So some Pokemon will just be harder to catch, but everyone has like a flat % to leave. Which is funny. Because I think Stantler seems like he'd be one of the harder ones to catch. And it's not because he's likely to take off, it's just that he has, he just has a bad catch rate. Yeah, 15 Flea Rate, yeah. And that's what the whole Pokeblock trick does, is it just like lowers it to 0. You can trap the Pokemon essentially. I probably should learn how to do it. I can't imagine it's too hard. I would just start to go down the rabbit hole of like, well, what nature do I want this Pokemon to be? Because that's the one you need to put in the feeder. But you're like mixing physical attackers and special attackers all together. And then there's always the chance you don't even get it. You just get whatever other Pokemon that doesn't have that nature. You can also use Synchronize, that's true. So how... Synchronize and Illuminate. those are the only two that are allowed to like stack, right? You're allowed to have Illuminate and Synchro, but like any other combination, you're not allowed to have both. Yeah, no, they aren't random. They have like a set. Like if it's attack, they just prefer Adamant, then Brave, then Lonely, whatever. They have their like hierarchy of what one they're most likely to be. Yeah, okay. I feel like we just discussed this in the main Discord with Benson. I had like mentioned how I couldn't get Illuminate and Magnet Pull, and I think someone else was trying to get Synchro and Illuminate. You can't stack them, alright. Can't have Synchro and Illuminate, you wish, yeah. True. I guess you could argue like White Flute is influencing encounters enough. White Flute is helping you out enough. Though it's hard to go back. Once you've been using White Flute and Illuminate for so long, it is hard to go back to normal encounter speed. You immediately notice it's slower. Oops. Checking out my 0 Pokeblocks. Come on. That's the other thing I don't like about bunny hops as much, is when you're like awkwardly waiting for one game to catch up. Yeah, White Flute is just the best item. If you look at any Gen 3 file I have, you'll see the first item, it's always White Flute. Every single game, White Flute is like the top priority. He's gonna win? No, I think Ryu's dead. Oh, maybe. You get, yeah. Never mind. Everstone is first item. Understandable. It's a very important one when you're breeding all the time. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, double Gligar. So let's check. This is a friend of mine's save file, but White Flute, Max Repel. Let's, what about you? This is my Japanese Emerald, White Flute, Max Repel. What about this one? Main English Emerald? Oh, we got a White Flute and Max Repel. And just one last one. Well, look who it is. The main items. Sunkern seems really common too. I don't know the roster of the Johto extension that well. Like I know Pineco is in one of these areas, but he's not in this one, so he's in the north spot. Same with Teddiursa and someone else, Houndour. But I think Apom is weirdly in both. The button is so good. Is that over? No. Yeah, like how can you can't get in? There's a repel trick for Houndor. I believe there's one for Gligar, but it's one of those ones that sucks where like you just get no encounters. You just only see Gligar, but you're gonna be bouncing for quite a while waiting for him. Oh, I've seen this guy before. I've seen this guy. He's a decent player. Where is... Oops. Hang on. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, very good. Imagine being at computers. Encounter calc. You're doing Kanto? I'm thinking kind of the same. Yeah, no. I definitely agree. I saw Tauros like a week and a half ago. I got to throw 2 balls at him, and now like Tauros is the Safari target I want to reclaim more than any other. What are we doing? We're in Emeralds. We're in Emeralds Extension. So we're in Southwest? No, we're not in Southwest. We're in Southeast. So if I'm hunting a Gligar, yeah, because Gligar's 37 and 40. So if we go to 37, yeah, you can make it. I'm not sure if you're able to see this, Raven, but yeah, you can make it 88% Gligar with a lovely 6% encounter rate. Isn't that good? Just the best. Just spend a long time waiting for a single encounter, but it'll be Gligar. Don't worry about it. It'll be him. Yeah, exactly. You just take forever to get a single encounter, and it can also run away. It's also Safari, so it doesn't help that much. There's one thing I would like to try. I feel like you don't get encounters if I try like surfing and rubbing up against the waterfall. Do those count as steps? I feel like they do, but they probably don't generate counters. So it's not really like a strat for more surf steps. Demolished. Poor Blanca. Nope. Guess that's true, yeah. Do I even have a surf Pokemon with me? I feel like I don't. No, I got Starmie, don't I? Yeah, we got Starmie. Alright. Little brief intermission. Check this out, lads. Does this work? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Look, guys, it's Wooper. Oh, yeah, there's one thing I probably should have checked. I don't know if you guys can even see the game that well. Hang on. Let's go to OBS. Oh, yeah, no, the white balance is fine. Yeah, sometimes when I load up the computer, the white balance is all messed up on the camera. But no, we're good. It does generate encounters, but I got a feeling those count as steps. So one of my favorite, but I think it's the most brutal videos Motive ever did was his Safari Quag he found on while surfing, and I'll let you guys figure out what happened to it. Whoa, Meryl is here too. No, that's over. Well, how did he get out? Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, how's that flatter team going? I like briefly got to show up while you were playing it today, but I don't think I got to witness a single turn. I had like 5 seconds that I could watch. Already do gang videos. Hell yeah. Oops. Boxer spotted. Whoop. He did it. Nice. You could carry him all the way to the corner if you do it right. Did 3 battles, couldn't use strategy on any of them, and lost to Double Quick Claw into Bright Powder. The most classic. That just sounds like the Frontier experience. They're very likely to lose. Yeah, it seems like a very fragile setup. I like the idea a lot. I think Flatter, it's like a super unique move. Like 4 Pokemon get it. Hardly anyone has it. Yeah, I'll be excited to see what the new team is. I've been having fun with my Boom Spam team. I think there's just an inherent, a sad truth that Cloyster is not so good in doubles, and I think a lot of people would say he's not even good in singles. So, unfortunately, my guy has to work pretty hard to do anything. In years to come, about a trainer that climbed and conquered the tower with a dugong. The Do gangsters aren't going anywhere. They'll still be here hundreds of years from now. The multi-streak, you're at the mercy of the AI playing along? Damn. You were there to witness the dugong. Yeah, I don't want to get too conspiratorial or nothing, but I think we need to do something about Walrein, personally. I think, you know, something needs to be done. I guess we're going to find out if this does activate steps, because you have less steps in Hoenn Safari for whatever reason. Yep. Walrein is not cool. He's not a fun guy to fight. I remember on one of my really old Battle Tower streaks, I was running Magnet Zapdos, and that was like the only time Zapdos gets the roll to KO Walrein. 43 and Dome, dude. That's good. I quite like your Dome team, to be honest. I think it's very, very strong. How did you mess up that Shinku? That was crazy. You could have... No, well. Nice. Well, don't trip, dude. Definitely don't hurt yourself. Oops. Not bunny hopping on the surf. This is a huge uphill climb for Faye. Good lord. This is a very hard matchup. Oh, of course. Why do you get the throw? That's nuts. Oh my god. This is such a game for idiots. I really love Super Turbo. They don't make games like this even close anymore. Capcom never got close to this one. Dude, that was sick. Damn, that was rough. It's a boxer mirror, this is bad. Nice, he got the jab into super. That's a hard thing to do. Battle Network? Yeah, that series is fun. Really, I think most Mega Man titles are good, to be honest. Like I haven't played all of them, obviously. There's like weird spin-offs, but like the popular one, most of the like ones people know about are very good. Yeah, Battle Network was sick. Claw spotted. This is like a disgusting top tier. This character is so broken. Good night, Sandy. You take her easy. Had to stop in. I appreciate it. We're trying something a little different. I'm also exploring tech. I don't know. We don't know if waterfall like counts as a step or not. So I'm running straight in the waterfall. There's Honda. That's my guy. Why are you playing old Honda? Oh, that does count. Look, see? Steps do count. This is not a free step hack. Okay. Well, that was worth doing. Now we know it is not... there's no trick. There's no equivalent on the water. See, this is a rough matchup for a regular Honda, but you're missing Honda's like broken throw. And that's the one thing that saves you here, is you can keep Boxer away. Without that, Honda's like really struggling. Yeah, now we know. We had to research the waterfall. Yeah, I think it's over. I don't think Honda's winning this. Maybe, if you do the... No. It's over. Boxer can, like, super for free and he'll win. Yeah, you can... Wow. That is insane that you're jumping over fireballs. So why would you do that? Yeah, you have the whatever. I don't remember what that move's called. You got your uppercut. Your way to go through a fireball that's clean. Why would you risk jumping? That's insane. Yeah, this Boxer's going on a tear. New Sagat. Very weird character. He's still good. He has like really long... Wow. Nice read. It's over. Good lord. That's what this character's really like, is you land just one move and then get a dizzy and then it's over. You have no health in this game. Everyone dies immediately. That's a perfect. So I didn't get to see much of Riley's factory. How did things go? I was there like near the end, so I don't think he lost his streak, but you know, that could have happened. I think someone would have mentioned it though. Someone would have said something about it in the group. I remember him drafting Arrow and then fighting an Electabuzz, and that's like about it. He had a guaranteed win and decided to lose, dude. Yeah, please. Please, please. I don't mind. That's insane. Like, what? He decided to lose? Maybe he just couldn't see it yet. He didn't know what was going to happen. I guess, like, you never know. You never know if a move is going to miss or whatever. Of course, unless you're playing ADV, in which I know my opponent's going to land a crit and get a flinch, and I'm going to miss. Walk-up throw, that is so ballsy. He swapped into a crit? Yeah, exactly. OSP Gardevoir with double team and had a banded Arrow with Ace in the back, and he switched in on it, and then he died. Dude, yeah. I feel like that's something PvP teaches you a whole lot better than just playing the computer all the time, is like when to sack a Pokemon for a free switch in. That's like a skill you have to develop to when you play ADV. And you can do really well in the tower, like never doing that. Like never really understanding that, yeah, I should let this guy die so I get my free switch in. Oh, was he just being dumb? Well, yeah, he should know better, to be honest. You don't think the tower does? You don't think the tower encourages that as much as PvP? Well, yeah, you do, but you have to understand, you are like the outlier and a very skilled player. I mean, like, your average player doesn't see that many steps ahead. And I don't think the game... Because it's like, it's kind of an intuitive, like, how do you say... Like, it's not an intuitive thing, and it's not a thing the game ever really encourages you to start thinking about. It's like kind of an emergent idea. It's the same thing with like switch stalling. Switch stalling is not something I think Game Freak really considered players would do, but it happens to work. And it's like a thing... I don't know how you would say. It's like a skill, kind of? Like, seeing scenarios where you can do that is definitely a skill you develop. But it's not one the game's going to teach you ever. You know, he didn't need to swap at all. Sacking either? Well, maybe. It's like also really weird to compare. It's like, yeah, the average PvP. Well, I don't know about that actually. I think your average PvP player is going to be better than your average tower player. I guess it's hard to say because there's no like modern tower equivalent. I don't know if Gen 9 has a battle tower. They probably do. Dude, that was brutal. Wow. Yeah, seeing Boxer inside someone's head and just doing everything correctly is so incredible. He's not the best character in the game, but he's like easily top 5. And he can feel like the best character in the game when you're against him. Yeah, and the super is broken. Yeah, Boxer's disgusting. Super good. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. I mean, maybe they do an exhibition round or something after. Wow, that's brutal. How many... It was 13. Okay, so 13-19. That's still insane. What a ridiculous tournament. No, is Guile gonna work a miracle? There's no way. He needs to win this. He needs to win this round to continue the tournament, but the video's like another 10 minutes, so I got a feeling Guile wins this. Oh. It's down to last round. There's still a chance. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh, he gets flash kick. Whiffs a really bad button. And super catches up. Wow. And they keep going. That's nuts. Which one? Boxer or Guile? Guile is... like, he's very good. He's ultra simple. He only has 2 moves, but he has, like, ridiculously good buttons. Whereas Boxer's like a super complicated character. He's a half dozen moves, and like half of his buttons are the same thing. Yeah, the Guile, yeah. Yeah, so when Street Fighter 2 was in development, the very first version, each of the characters were designed by someone different on the staff. So they kind of had like a competition that like everyone should be trying their very best to make their character the best. And apparently Guile's creator was like super proud of what he came up with. This like incredibly simple character. They like haven't really changed him too much over the years. There's like new system mechanics in later games, but Guile like is very similar to how he used to be. Time over. Nice. Yeah, so if you don't play fighting games and you don't play this game specifically, one thing that's really important is that when a character throws a fireball, if you were like holding up so that way you can jump as soon as you're available, you would see Guile, as soon as his fireball's like out, he can immediately do something, whereas most characters do not get that luxury. So is that the end? No, I guess they're just doing some exhibition. So because of that, he can throw a fireball and like basically chase after it, which is a very bad position for the opponent to be in. Nice. Chip him out with super. Very swag. That Stantler kind of freaked me out for a second. I like kind of saw it, but it was not him. He was regular. Zangief. Oh, I can't view the preview. Well, if you guys have any ideas for like something we could put on, please hit me up. As I was saying earlier, I would normally, if I was just playing or if I was just hunting on my own, I'd be watching anime or I'd be chatting with someone on Discord, but I don't think I can play copywritten stuff for long periods of time without getting in trouble. So if you guys have any ideas for what we can put on in the background as a fun, something to keep the screen less static, you know? I think more popular Shiny Hunters, they have like a really busy chat, so they have like a ton of people that are here, so they always have stupid stuff to talk about, you know. They got those kind of chatters. I like that we have an intellectual chat here. We're all very well-behaved. Which I never really mentioned that in Beavery's or Riley's chats, but I quite like that everyone is like well-behaved. And I don't think I've ever seen someone have to get banned. Which is good. I think we should ban the bots, but I also think the bots are more funny than they are harmful. This is like a weird, even kind of matchup. It's not quite even. You think the bots are funny? Yeah, I like when they say, oh, you know, Heracross has high attack. You know, thanks. I kind of wish it was almost like a fact bot, where it just like gives you info on the games. They tried to sell something? What were they selling? I just talk with everyone in chat, and I'd have other streams of speedruns on my other monitor. Yeah, see, I thought about that. I thought about, like, watching someone else's video, but then I thought it might be weird, like, I'm essentially just showing you guys something somebody else made. Like, that feels a little bit strange. You don't know what they were selling? Well, then how did you... Maybe you wanted to buy it. Is that a new Sagat? That's an old Sagat. No, that is new. You can tell. I don't know if you guys can see which part of the screen. They have a health, or like a special meter down at the bottom. And old characters don't have a special meter. The old characters are always like very specific palettes as well. So that's one way you can tell if it's an old or new version. And old Sagat is like one of the best characters. He's number 2 in this game. New Sagat is not so lucky. New Sagat is a lot worse. Not a fan of reaction content unless the reactor is actually knowledgeable on the subject. Yeah, I agree to that. Not a fan of React content. I did think... I had like a funny idea where like... It would essentially be like a clickbait channel where it would just be like someone suggests look up like a certain movie, and I would say, I'm like, guys, I'm reacting to a movie, and all I would do is like look at the poster and just say, oh wow, look at that, and that's like, it's like a 4-second video. So you guys might see me use that joke at some point, but that was a nice. That's insane. That was a good match. Yeah, I may use that joke in the future. Is this the same boxer? Is this the same guy? I didn't check. Genesis. Spelt a little weird. Who went on a tear this time? It's Yuri. Yeah, it's not the same guy. Yeah, crouch kick into both hits a tiger knee. That's really sick. You'd have to negative edge that, and that's like lightning fast reactions. This feels like one of few matchups where Blanka can do okay. Blanka's like debatably the worst character in the game. It is very hard for Blanka in Super Turbo. However, he is stupidly fast. He has a bunch of very decent buttons. And he's not really that kneecapped. It seems like there's a really big gap between the top tiers and bottom tiers, but that's not really the case in this game. That was nuts. Hope that's not too loud. I don't know if putting the glass on the table is too loud for you guys. What is the red card? What does that mean? Yeah, we need more Pokemon React channels. Give him the red card. Is that like a bad thing? Like that's a negative card? You don't want that? Is that Old Sagat? It is. Okay. Busted character has entered the arena. He just needs to get started. Yeah, if you can get him to block fireballs, you can start making him dance. It's like struggling to get started though. That was a brutal showing. Dude, what is happening? That was sick! There you go. Yeah, you got two hits of light kick. You're supposed to cancel that into DP though. That was brutal. Wow. That's the best character in the game, by the way. Just got completely demolished. Oops. That's the thing I always hate about bunny hops, is that sometimes I'm convinced I'm pressing a button, but the game decided I pressed it too early from the end of the last encounter. That was sick. Red card is bad. Normally given to someone who commits a really flagrant, unnecessary foul. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, we gotta hit him with the red card next time he's policing the chat, telling us not to sing. You just gotta hit him with the red card. That was rough. This is like a weird matchup. I think it's slightly in Guile's favor, but not too much. Dictator's an interesting character in this game. He has a touch of death, which is very cool. Very rare in such an old game. But he has no reversal. If he doesn't have meter, you can like force him to block in the corner, meaning you can bully him into a throw. And he's gone. There's DJ, like a very comparable character to Guile. That slide is disgustingly good. Just an insane button. Poor DJ. He's got another really good crouching button. Oops. It's gonna be a perfect. What the hell? No. You just need to buffer super during that slide. I don't think he can, though. That's dead. Probably position you a little better. Does it look any different? Yeah, that works. I don't have a way to like mount it to anything. It's just resting on the desk. I was actually thinking earlier today, I don't know that I'd be able to record or stream soft reset hunts, because I don't know how I'd be pressing AB start select without my wrist or hand hitting the camera. It's like right in the middle of the desk. So those, we may not be able to do those. I quite like Apom Sprite in this game. Not the biggest fan of his evolution, to be honest. It's like one of the Gen 4 evolutions I probably forget about the most. Is that they evolved Apom. Oh, I don't know how I could position the camera with that. We could watch ADV matches. That'd be fun. But I don't know how I could position it so you guys could actually see it as part of the browser. Showdown's a little bit weird where it wants its stuff like formatted very strange. They want this huge chat window, but then the actual part where you see the sprites is really tiny. Oh, nice. I thought that was old Geef for a minute. That's like a terrible character. There's only a handful of characters where the old one is relevant. I forget what's different for old Geef. I know it's like essentially just worse. You never see old Geef. Three Stantlers. Whoa. Again with old Honda. I don't know why Japanese players love old Honda. So like, look at this. This is brutal. This is what I have to put up with when I play this game. Like, Honda is so bad against every Fireball character. And that's like half the cast have Fireballs. Wait a minute. Isn't it better on the replay sites? Am I insane? Yeah. Gen 3 OU. How is that not a format, dude? What are you talking about? Wait, that's a username. Never mind. Okay, is there a way that I can... Are you guys able to see this? Hang on. I'll have to check it on my phone. 1 second. Hang on. Hang on, lads. The stream is evolving. It's like still behind. No, it's like too high up. Yeah, it's too high. Hang on. How about this? This is the director's version. Is this better? Or is this too low now? I think it's not... I don't know that I have enough space for it. That works? Nice. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's watch ADV matches just for fun. It was better before you moved it back up. Hang on. You guys get it? Can we see Skarmory? Dude, this is the best stream layout I've ever had. That looks like it's probably the best. Oh, you know what I can do? Hang on. You know what I can do? Look at that. Is that better? Can you guys see that pretty well? Hang on, I have to go back to opening it on my phone because I can't have OBS and the thing open together. Let's see. This might be like too wide. That's way worse. Okay, hang on. I hate that there's a delay that you're able to see it before it's adjusted on my. Yeah, because you can't see the opponent, right? Okay, so let's minus. Let's see. Maybe this is ideal. I can only see Celebi. Yeah, sorry. We're working with the best technology around. Can you see Gangway? Is Gengar there? You know, there's all this stuff at the bottom that I don't want to be there. Is there a way to scroll it down? I don't think you can scroll it down. I could, like... We may have to go with one of these. Okay, stream, please update. Oh, dude, Raven! My guy. Raven's so smart. Raven is so... Why did I not think of that, dude? Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Dude, Machamp is the switch-in? Okay, I'm not even really watching this match. This one doesn't count. Dude, Raven's a genius. I would have never thought of that. Is this... Are you guys able to see this? I guess you can't really see the text or anything, but you can see the Pokemon. Okay, let's bust you out. Yeah. Alright, this is good. This is what, like, stream layouts should look like. Oh, I should put it on the left so that I can read the chat in case something does come up. We can also, like, enhance a little bit more. Hang on. There, how's that? Let me put you guys here. Perfect now. Alright, I did just adjust it, but I hope that this is fine. I hope this is good. Enhance, yeah, exactly. We gotta make it... See, this is what I think Showdown should look like when you're playing it in browser, but it doesn't. It looks way worse. This match is a watch. We're not really paying attention to this one. Moltres, Machamp, Flygon. I guess it's like a Superman team with Machamp, which is... That's an interesting choice. This guy on the left, he has a bit more of a standard team. Quantum, 2099. I feel like I've fought him before. He's got Immense. Very good. Oh, I guess because we're doing this, I could probably put on music to... Hang on. Give me 1 second. I don't want to accidentally show you guys my banking info. Give me 1 second. It's nothing interesting. There's no shiny Pokemon here. Just one... Hang on. It's nice the camera is, like, easy to position. Put you on mix. Go random. That's good. Alright, if things are too loud, you guys just let me know. You're safe. I had to shield your eyes. You couldn't see the disgusting Salamence switch in. I think this thing came with a, like, flap that you can do to cover the camera, but it doesn't attach properly. It's literally just, like, a sticky flap that sits on top. You don't, like, glue it in or anything. It's glue. Like, it's just a sticky... It's like a piece of tape. I do not own a lens cap. Yeah, maybe this would be more interesting. We could just watch ADV or something. That is really desperate if you're staying in with Scarm and drill pecking. And Gengar's finished. Oops. Oh yeah, cool. I have to retype this every time. Oh no, there's a way to fix that actually. Right, it's not the username. It's in the So I think... So, oh, this is a 1000 game. These are always my favorite. Watch, like, brand new players discover the game. Lead Venusaur is interesting, but he gets the Sleep Powder off. Very cool. Probably best case scenario. Yeah, Celebi is a great switch into Venusaur. Tauros. My boy is here. Why would you switch in Suicune? That's a terrible idea. Tauros wants to bash into Suicune. My guy, 60% to a resist, and you get one more. Dude, Tauros is the best. Look at that. He ripped that team apart. Oh, I love Tauros. You switch in Tar? Oh, you go Milo. Going Milo on Celebi is quite the choice. Yeah, no, yeah, he's a fake normal resist. Also, well, it's the same thing. It's like he's like a fake flying resist too. I've had tons of scenarios where Gyarados is at +1 or +2, and he just shreds an arrow. Donphan, what is this guy's team? He's just picked a bunch of fake OU Pokemon. Yeah, true. That is true. Flying moves are even worse. Regice, dude, why is your team so weird? Milo's the best Pokemon on your team. Besides Tauros, of course. Tauros is the guy. Yeah, he's Bandits. You could... I've theory crafted. You could run a non-banded set where you, like, baton pass a Swords Dance to him, and then he would be ultra-threatening. But I just don't think that's worth it. I think that's too hard to orchestrate compared to just give him a choice band, because that's what that's what Tauros is best at, is you just let him go to town. He has Mag. That's a bad sign when Mag comes in. Mag with HP Fire. Youch. This does not look good. It's a little risky for Milo, yeah. But now you get a free Donphan. But you decide to go Regice, alright. Nice crit. And it's a Metagross. Who do you think Lastmon is? Oh, you boom. Swag. Attack raise, that's not what you want to see. Oh, but it's over. This Fry guy, what an insane team. Lead Venusaur, we got our banded Tauros, and we're using Donphan as a spinner. I do wonder who Lastmon could be. Yeah, no, it's an interesting choice. You have a very rock weak with your rock resist, and whoever else is in the back. My instinct is saying that this is a Jirachi, but knowing this guy, could be like Murkrow or something. Yeah, there we go. So I do that and it won't kick me back. Flinched by Gyarados. That's a tragic name. Lead Tar versus Dodrio. Dodrio gets Baton Pass? I didn't know that. That's insane. Earthquake? Yeah, Earthquake. Dodrio gets Baton Pass. That's nuts. Dodrio is also a great choice band candidate. Comes Mence, who's going to eat that HP ground. He's going to blow up. What are you doing? Oh, he Toxics. That's such a risky play. Stay in with Suicune there. You'd have to surf or do something to kill the Fori. Dodrio is back. Goes double edge. You go Suicune? You got Metagross. Well, Metagross is really good now that you've dealt with Fori. Yeah, Starmie's the most threatening, but Starmie will die to an Earthquake. Lum? He's got a Lum. It's over. That could have been an Agility turn as well. Agility there would have definitely... Oh, and he's got Swampert, Starmie, Fori. Alright. It's getting roared? No. This is a... That's a fast Suicune. That's an offensive Celebi. That does way too much for a regular HP grass. He has his own Ments, that's not too surprising. And Snorlax. It's mixed Ments, respect. And he's burned, ouch. But he still gets a KO. Yeah, true. This has to be Dragon Dance Tar to worm his way out of this. It's a Sleep Talk. Suicune. It's anyone's game at this point. Oh, you could get flinched on your Wake Up turn. Another dance. I love that. I got a feeling Tar is gonna win. Okay, you know what? There is a world. Don't you have... You got Earthquake. And you got Sleep Talk. Oh, that's not that much. Alright. My money's on Suicune winning this one. I think Suicune can win this race. And you have Protect. Go for a double Protect when it really didn't matter too much. There's a Calm Mind. Whoa, triple Snubble. Isn't Snubble like 5% or something? Isn't he uncommon? That is ultra desperation when you go for the Ice Beam Freeze against a Suicune. Yeah, I don't think Swampert can win this. Suicune's getting free moves with Rest Talk. So he's not burning any PP, and Swampert's like burning through his Protects. Yeah, crit Earthquake, I think was their only out. Even then, I think you need like 3. Oops. What did this Quantum guy plan? Was it a 1600 game? Wish there was a way to, like, pin chat so chat could stay and I wouldn't need to, like, open the window again. It was really ballsy to stay in against his Zapdos. That was the right call from Celebi. It was very tempting to go for another move. Smeargle. Uh-oh. Never a good sign when Smeargle shows up. Goes Gangway. Uh-oh. Misses Hypnosis. Oh, it's over. Arrow's winning this. Guess he could speed tie. No, wins the speed tie. Yeah, that was brutal. Tar versus Hariyama. That is not where you want to be as a Tar. You have Thunder Punch. What on earth? Wait a minute, he's missing 3 of his... Okay, alright. The circus has begun. What on earth are we watching? I didn't even realize he's missing Frustration. Against Skarm? And Heracross. You know, to round out your team. Yeah, he only needs 3. It's a sub Heracross who's about to get roared out. Okay. That was so disappointing. I hated that. What on earth was he planning? He brought Quilava. Brick Break, very nice. Now you Focus Punch with Snorlax. See? Should have done it. Though, like, who on earth runs Focus Punch and Brick Break? Curse Swampert. So this is becoming more popular, I've noticed. I'm seeing a lot of Curse Swamperts lately. This is a great position for Starmie. Oh, Starmie's gonna die to sand. No, it'll have 1 HP? Yeah. Nice. I probably would have Thunder Waved that turn and accepted Starmie's dead. Brings in own Arrow. That was HP Grass. I have no idea. Maybe the frustration was symbolic of him not knowing he can have 3 more party members. I didn't even realize he only had 3 Pokemon at first. I just saw Shiny Hariyama as a lead. Like, fair enough. But then I saw, wait, he's missing half his team. That was a Lychee Berry arrow. But yeah, you just go Skarm. You should have predicted that. You should have gone Rock Slide. Jolt has made his appearance. I got a feeling Tar's coming back. Yep. 1 HP. Oh yeah, why didn't you just go Celebi there? Wait a minute. Charizard is here. Charizard looks really good into the rest of this team. One Fire Miss. Oh, and your Blaze boost hit. Yeah, it's over. Did he pop a Pataya? What's his item? Weird. One time I was on ladder in a call with Amaryllis. Nice. I didn't even realize it's Blaziken. Wow. And I got a guy, like, all of his Pokemon held pinch berries. Nobody had leftovers. It was all pinch berries. It's very weird. Yeah, this was Quantum 2099. Yeah, I wish there was like a next up type deal, where it could just go straight to the next replay. I wouldn't have to manually pick them. Why? Okay, Flygon. Alright, Circus is in session. We just miss all of our moves. Kingdra versus Magneton. Lickitung. Lickitung has hit the field. Rain Dance. He's a wish Lickitung, because what else is Lickitung gonna do? Knockoff? What are you talking about? Knockoff Wish. What is Lickitung good at, dude? Could you please explain what you mean? Why would you go Metagross there? That's weird. Well, I guess, like, what else do you have on your team? Yeah, and Rain is over. Okay, you know what? Flygon has hit the field. Yeah, don't go Rock Slide. What were you thinking? That's banned in Metagross. Uh-oh. And you got Thunder? Yo, sup, you know? No, nothing yet. We're just getting started. Use Destiny Bond. Okay. Like, how on earth are you gonna get through Regice? No, we haven't found anything yet. At least, I don't think so. If a Sunkern snuck past me, I will be a little annoyed. Yeah, you have Arrow. This is such a weak team. Not really a fan of the Lickitung team. Oh, it's not Banded Arrow? Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's over. And a crit. That crit absolutely did not matter. Yeah, Flygon. Well, I guess you got 3 Rock Resist, but your team's like still really trash into Waters. Like, what do you do against Waters? Just lose. Lickitung? That's your answer for Waters, is use Lickitung? Ugh. Gen 3 players never disappoint. Yeah, obviously, you know, best water matchup. You know, 10-0's, 10-0's Suicune and Swampert. Claydol with Hidden Power, that's a little weird. Gyarados is here. Call it a night and shut off all my systems myself. Just watch until I fall asleep. Well, I appreciate the tune-in. Yeah, this is my first time trying like a Shiny Hunt stream like this. It took a while, but we settled on watching ADV matches. Because I originally just put on Street Fighter, because I find that's like a very fun, visually interesting thing to look at. But ADV has been like, it's very funny. You see like hilarious strats from players. Body Slam. Are you... Alright. Marowak is back. Yeah, you got Skarm and you got Mence. What are you planning to do? Focus Punch? Focus Punch into Thief, and then he loses his Thick Club. Yo. Poor Marowak. That's so brutal. Yeah, I'd be down. I would want to watch you stream. I'd want to see your Shiny Hunts as well. You've been on a roll this summer. I don't think I left a comment. Congrats on that Miltank, by the way. That thing is insane. It's such an awesome shiny. I hope I can get a Miltank, but it's like a very, very hard to find. Isn't it 5? I think it's a 5%. Yeah, stealing a thick club. That's like insane tech. And the fact it was on a focus punch turn is just perfect. Own Metagross. This is not looking so good. Thinking of streaming the Battle Factory eventually in the final week of Safari Summer as a last hurrah. I like that idea. He's got Medicham, my favorite. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna do streams like this. I guess it'll depend if people enjoy them or not. Because I think I'm probably gonna try recording hunts from now on, now that I have a camera set up. I just don't think I'm, like, entertaining for a long time. It's another Marowak team? Oh my god. You got 2 thick clubs on your team? Is that really necessary? Yeah, no, I understand that. It's hard to get a working good time and a setup. I can't believe it was a double Marowak match. The Skarm, who was told thick club stolen. That was nuts. What a game. Do we want you? It's Tar Lunatone. Whoa. It's Pursuit Tar, even. True. 2 thick clubs, definitely better than not having them. Okay, so he finally gets his Hypnosis. Very cool. So you're gonna Baton Pass sub to, what, like Arrow? Oh, Cosmic Power. Who would you be passing that to? Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Raven. I hope you're having better luck than I am. Yeah, who's he gonna pass all of these boosts to? Are you thinking Medicham? It's Vape. That was not my guess. Though, big defense on Vape, it's pretty disgusting. That's gonna be pretty hard to kill. Yeah, he went for a boom. Mag. You just go Raw Jolt. The new adapter that hooks up games to the internet. Yeah, I have seen that. As soon as it's available, I'm gonna be buying one. Or like the second, because you could buy the old one, right? You could buy the first edition, but they went and made a new edition, and that one's not for sale yet. Yeah, as soon as that's around. Because I really want to do, like, matches with the cartridge sprites. It's awesome playing Ore. I really like... He quit? I always hate matches like that. Yeah, I want to be able to do trades. I want to be able to do other, like, other stuff. This is an unranked match. Oh. Alright, lads, take your bets. What kind of, like, circus show do you think we're in for? Swampert versus Heracross. Nothing too weird. You switch to Tar. What? Okay. I have no idea what the low ladders are up to. This is a brand new replay. This is just concluded. Cloyster! Cloyster is here. Connection is stable. Multi-battle. That's true. Multi-battles would be fun. Also, like, multi-tower. Yep, I agree. If anybody wants a shiny bat, someone, you know, make an offer. I have a bat I'm willing to part with. Why would you switch in Tar there? Oh, misses the rock slides. It's tragic. See, now you go Metagross. No, he doesn't. Oh, that's true. You got 2. This guy's team is falling apart. Take the Oddish. Yo. I have a shiny Gloom. I still gotta do something with it. I think it's an awesome sprite, but I haven't done anything with the Gloom, and its stats are very bad. Discount eggs? Yeah. Oh yeah, we could do like secret base stuff too. I stopped paying what just happened there? Hang on. How did Salamence win? How did Salamence beat Regice? What happened? Regice is chipped. We'll go Gengar. Gengar eats a Thunderbolt. Did you have Fire Punch? You have Thunderbolt. It's for half health Regice. Okay, this makes more sense. Yeah, 31%, that checks out. Go own Ments. It's a special Ments too, but that's like... Is he banded? No, he's got leftovers. You need HP to live that. Average Ments does not just live a Dragon Claw from mixed Ments. Yes, these are all advanced SPs. Which one? No, it's not that one. I've shown this before. You guys probably can't see it because it's so dark. This is the Spider-Man one. This one has like a big Spider-Man sticker on it. I should post a picture of it at some time. And one of these, one of the black ones has like a busted L button. But it works. This setup is how I've done the majority of hunts. Really, most of them. So Zapdos needs a miracle here. HP Grass was not the right button. Yeah, it's looking over. It could be Suicune. How did you still outspeed? What? That's like a ultra slow tar. Lunatone is back. Was this the previous Lunatone guy? Oh my god, Mega Mario is so loud. Awesome setup. SP, make it super easy. Way more comfortable than regular. Yeah, true. This setup is super cozy. I like it a lot. I think this is the Vaporeon guy. The Vaporeon Jolt Baton Pass. Yeah, I'm thinking... I'm gonna try... Yo! Shiny Spinarak! Look at you! Lads, we got our first shiny on stream. How do I want to do this? Hang on. Let's just stack them. Just stack them like this. Yo, look at you! Look at that! 2,392. I think we just throw balls. I don't think there's much of a strat. I think we just throw balls. So, everyone raise your hands to the sky like you're giving Goku his power. We're gonna throw balls. Uh-oh. And he's gone. Spinarak, I hate you. Well, first phase. Damn. It's like it never happened. Yeah, Spirit Ball. Dude, Spinarak fled. That's a 15% flee rate? He just fled right away. Well, I guess phase 1's done. Hang on. I just heard a Mareep. Where's the Safari one? Yeah, hang on. 1 second, lads. Hang on, gotta do the method. I will figure out a better way to cover the camera. Just give me a moment. I hope... Can you guys still hear me? Is this, like, altering my sound? Probably is. Heard Mareep again. Where on earth do I keep the Safari Zone? Yeah, Safari Zone. Yeah, Hoenn Safari 2026. I started this phase, like, last night. Yeah, I didn't even write anything yet. Yeah, phase 1 was 392. Probably not spelling that right. Oops. There we go. Keep hearing Mareep. Well, that was exciting. Well, I guess this guy won the match. Yeah, sorry. This is my first time. This is the inaugural stream where we're trying this, so setup is not perfect yet. Things will possibly improve. Oh, Spinnerack, why'd you do that to me? Oh, goodness. Yeah, he hit the rare 15% to flee. Oh, no. I just realized. Because I'm streaming this, I didn't think to take a picture. I guess I have the stream footage, but I don't have, like, a picture to post. Well, whatever. That's fine. Spinnerack was just a little taste test. Who's on audio? Switch back to you. Dun, dun, dun. Playing my DS while parents argue in the background. Dude, holy shit. Also, we're not at 8 yet. We're still at 4. But then... I'm glad I noticed that. I was a little nervous. Spinnerack's right behind the shadow. It was a little hard to notice. But we got him. Yeah, true, thanks. I also got video evidence, but yeah, true. I'm thinking of making... I was about to say that to I'm thinking of making, like, a compilation of everything I found as, like, a Safari Summer video, because I'm really not doing Safari Week. I've been here since the start of June. True. You know what? I mean, Raven, if you want to tell everyone I made it up, that's fine. That'll be our little in-joke. See, look, now he's green. That's a green Spinnerack. That's not what we want. I'm vouching for it? Dude, I wish. Oh, imagine you can trap him with the Pokeblocks thing. Is that a shiny Spinnerack? I know. Have you guys... You're... Veriz, I know you're a Gen 2 super fan. You've seen Spinnerack. He, like, used to be blue. Spinnerack was blue back in, like, Gold Silver. That is a power play, switching in Gengar on the boom. And now you kind of fake him out, because it looks obvious that you're going to go to Gengar. Typhlosion is here? What on earth? For the purple Gen 2 shiny Charizard, not enough purple shinies anymore. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I kind of like both, to be honest. I also think Gen 2 Dragonite, his shiny was a lot better. He's like weirdly dark in Gen 3. Registeel's gonna blow up. No, he isn't. And he's going for a counter? Well. Yes. Oh, man. The blue pincer looks so sick. Yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized? What I could do is, this is a thing shiny hunters love doing, is they will put a, like, on the layout, they will add, like, a graveyard of Pokemon they failed. Oh, where on earth do I have this? Where's Stream Tools? There we go. Home Safari. I don't know what number you are. Where's Spinarak? Where's Spinarak? There we go. The world's smallest Spinarak. Yeah, we'll put him there. And we'll add a text. Select font. I don't care how it looks. Is that too small? You guys think that looks alright? Is that too small? Should probably have an outline. It doesn't look any different to me. What is the point? What? Okay. Yeah, looks perfect. I feel like that part of the screen's like too busy to really look good. Put Spinarak there. There. Ultimate stream. What? Suicidal Master? What happened here? Oh, I see. We already watched this one? Losing track of the matches. Big enough, looks good. Alright, appreciate it. Dude's are really badass shinies. I hunted there a lot in 2024. You have any videos hunting? Yeah, Raven's videos, they're good. I like them a lot. Yeah, true. Gotta find that 1 in 8,000 house. Marowak has made his appearance. That does so much. Oh my god. Do not underestimate Marowak. Double Edge? Dude, what a read. That was insane. What's your rating? Oh, it's not telling me. 13. What? A Fire Mist Blissey. Yeah, Jirachi sort of eats those. You don't take as much as... Oh, but he's got Calm Mind. Alright, wait a minute. Blissey can do really well against Jirachi if she has Calm Mind. Why do they forfeit so early, dude? That's so infuriating. Chickens fried tonight. Very intelligent. Thank you, Gen 3 players. Should look up some of my replays so you guys can laugh at me. Bubba Stick. What was this match? 1436. Guess we'll see. Oh, this is the swag team. Bulk up Betty Chan. That's nuts. It's an Endure Medicham into Salak. This is insane. I got a feeling I'm not going to win this match. Reversal does not kill Gyarados. Now Gyarados looks great. Yeah, he had a Lychee Berry. I remember this now. Very weird match. Brick Break from Gengar doesn't do very much. Blaziken? What? Who? This guy's 2 Endure Salax. He has never heard of Tyranitar. He also has a Lychee Metagross. Maybe this is that match I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm getting swept by Blaziken. Guys, laugh at me. Look, I lost the Blaziken. Calling it a night later, dudes, and good luck on the stream. Thank you. Will be... I don't know how long I'm going to go for, to be honest. But I appreciate you stopping by. I don't have a lot to say about Spinarak. You know, it sucks losing it, but whatever. It's also way under odds, and these are, like, very quick encounters. Bunny Hop, I'm not the biggest fan of, but these have been pretty fast. For Mareeps. Yeah, it's 11:10. I should probably stop at like 11:30. Whoa, custom avatar. This guy's just showing me his whole team. A really bad sign. I've said this before. It's a really bad sign if you switch Doug in as your, like, electric resist. That's, like, a huge tell that this team is, like, trash into electric moves. So you don't need to worry. Just keep your Zapdos or Jolt or whoever alive. Is this a rest Zapdos team? I don't remember this team that well. My Zapdos is losing. What am I doing? I come back in. I think this is a rest Zapdos. Yeah. So I think this team, yeah, it's got Aromatherapy, Bliss, and it's got Tar. I think it's got Milo and somebody else. That does so much. Right. Yeah, here I am losing to beat up Charizard. Oh yeah, and a double crit. Oh, that's a super over. That is insane that Charizard still outsped me. Do I get a flinch? Do we cheese? No. Zapdos is awake. This is good. Zapdos is not awake. What? I guess I didn't, Aroma. Celebi. Right. Yeah, I don't think I like this team that much. It's definitely... I think in the hands of a better player, it's probably good. But I find it, like, hard to get working. The rest Zapdos and rest Claydol might just be too all-in on Blissey never dying and being able to Aroma us back. Because rest Zapdos, it's like, it's good on very specific stall teams. Just had a cherry popsicle, life is good. Well, can't argue with that. That Hoot Hoot got me for a minute. I thought that might be one. It's a Hydro Pump Suicune. Not too reassuring. It's always a little scary. Yeah, I don't think Suicune's gonna punch through. He's gonna need a crit, and he's about to, like, rest or something. And I sack Tar. Oh, that was clever. Yo, look at me. Learn how to play the game. He sacked Tar because then Suicune can't recover. And then we get Zapdos opposing. That's always your clue, is if Zapdos hits another Zapdos and he does 50%, that's a normal Zapdos you hit. If you did like 30 to 35, that's a rest Zapdos you hit. So you don't want to bother hitting it anymore. You want to let somebody else kill it. Oh, this is bad that he's outspeeding. But he dies. But Jolt can come in and snipe. So can Doug. Then I go Milo. Oh, and he reads that. What a gamer. But it's a toxic Doug. Oh, and a crit. Yeah, Milo Gaming. Milo can always work a miracle, and like, how's Skarm gonna get through? Skarm can't win. Position last Mon Milo. You can get some results. Oops, hang on. Please. Smeargle. Oh, bailed out. First turn free. Camerupt is here. I think Camerupt is like the least funny OU meme. Like, oh, Camerupt, he's so good into Skarm. He's so good into Tar. He's so good into Zapdos. But, like, that's just not true. He's good into Zapdos, but that's it. And I guess Skarm, yeah, Skarm has to take off, right, but all you're doing is bringing in a water type. I'm going to use Milo and Palace, but it's pretty good there. Milo's just the best. Being summoned from the wife. My guy, best of luck in the next phase, brother. I appreciate it, lad. Great rest of the stream. Yeah, we'll hang out sometime on the weekend for sure. Yeah, I'll be excited to see your hunts. But I appreciate you stopping by, Raven. I really am grateful. You guys helped me figure out the first stream a little bit. Raikou. We're in the swamp. Wow. Metagross not going to blow up. Yeah, Milo is great. I put Milo on so many of my teams in OU. She really is just one of the best all-around water types. Ooh, that crit is rough. I probably should have gone Blissey. Yeah. Just go Blissey. I guess Camerupt can come in on a presumed Thunder Wave. Yeah, true. Yep, look at me getting outplayed. Oh, and I sack Blissey for the Aroma. I don't know how valuable that was. Dude, completely in his head. Knowing Raikou is gonna sub. And look, Camerupt's gone. You don't have a Zapdos answer. I guess you got Raikou. But Zapdos even getting crit, doing just fine. Yep, and they're not able to sub. I'm starting to remember this match. Good luck. Appreciate it. We just failed a spin rack. That's why the phase is so low. But we're gonna catch the next one. Here's the last Pokemon. It's got to be Celebi. Celebi is unrevealed. Ouch, that crit was bad. I don't think I'm going to win this one, because last mon is Celebi, and Metagross just blows up on Celebi. Unless Metagross is chipped. Metagross is only... Yeah. A crit! What? Oh, dude, I got bailed out this round. I did not deserve this win. And Raikou dies to sand. Damn. Yeah, I earned that win. I was the better player. This is gonna be an old team. Oh, this is Spinning Wave. I love this team. I'm just more skilled. Yeah, it's true. This is probably my favorite OU team I've ever made. We got a Cloyster, we got a Swords Dance Celebi with Agility Metagross and Dragon Dance Mence, and then we have Mag and Swampert to fill out the rest. Cloyster's here. Mag gets so much HP off of Leech. That's actually awesome. Blissey burning all of her... Oh, nice focus punch, dude! Loved seeing that. That's epic. That's the trick you do, is you focus punch, and then on their soft-boiled, you do an Earthquake. I don't think this Swampert has Earthquake, but that's like a classic Swampert-Blissey matchup. Go again. Yeah, he takes off. He brushes that off. That does nothing. Cloyster, who's pretty good into Swampert. Ouch. What do I go? Metagross? Yeah. Nice. And this is an agility, right? No, it's just a punch. Yeah, Rapid Spin on Cloyster. I'm realizing I don't like that as much. I think Cloyster should probably just have Boom and Surf Ice and Spike. Because he's weirdly fragile. Wow, this is an old replay. He's, he doesn't really take hits that well, and stepping on spikes to remove them is just not that fun. Let's see, is my match with Jim Cool here? It's probably here. Jim Shady, not you. Not here. Or is this before Showdown, like, wiped? There's a time when Showdown had, like, a bunch of replays that got deleted. Oh, these are pretty old. Yep, on him. He's not found. And that's the end. Yeah. Yo, do you want to see this? This is the oldest match that they have saved that I played. It's Totoros team. Yo. What is this? It's like a Pursuit Tar with Jirachi and Milo. I don't remember the rest of the team. Mag, obviously. Mag Tauros. This is actually a good position for Tauros to be in. Yet you delete Skarm, your biggest nemesis. Oh, but Tar is here. Maybe it's Claydol? I think Claydol's on the team. Suicune. We barely live. Demolish Zapdos. Hell yeah. Celebi looking pretty good now. Also a Calm Minder. And we passed that to the Crunch special Tar. That's actually insane. But he doesn't have HP Grass. That's right. Eat Swampert alive. We just combine in Blissy's face. And we get burned. Oh no, I've been punished. Poor Celebi, you're gonna have to pass this turn. Go to Zapdos, that's pretty good. Alright, I think we'll go to 500 encounters, what I'm gonna call it. Gengar's fast. He could work a miracle with a crit or a something. Destiny Bond. Explosion. Tar lives that? Man. And it's a Tauros victory. Is anyone surprised? Glalie. I don't remember this team. I don't know what we're doing here. Glalie has made his return. Oh, poor guy. Double-edged tar. I quite like that as an alternative. It's a good way to hit Flygon, good way to hit Swampert. Why did you not go Snorlax there? I kind of don't agree. I don't agree with my past play. I should have gone Snorlax there. It's like, what is Claydol? What is bringing out Claydol good for? Against Jolt, we could potentially eat a Thunderbolt, but that's about it. We got Gengar to kill itself, though, so I guess it's not too bad. Nice crit, dude. And he leaves. Dun-dun. Did you just save? Like, clearly... Oh, maybe. Yeah, hang on. I'm a dumbass. Umbreon. Ugh. Nice. We get a huge Focus Punch, though. That barely does half to Umbreon. Yeah, Trap Dusclops here. He's gonna leave and get pursued. No, he stays. Goes for Nightshade. Of course. As you do. Protect to stall some Toxic. Very good. Tentacruel. Ugh. And Wheezing. One bad poison type was not enough. It's a Flamethrower Wheezing. Very good. And I bring in Metagross against that? What? What was my plan? Just don't get burned? Yeah, land 2 Meteor Mashes and don't get burned, idiot. Sack Tar. Tar's done his service. Zapdos looks beautiful here. He's got a Celebi, of course. I wonder if he's doing the baton pass thing with you. We didn't see many of your moves. I think that's abandoned Metagross. Oops. Oh yeah, protect Zapdos, my beloved. We just start mashing? Yeah. There's no better solution. Alright, well, the final encounter of the night. This is it. We found a shiny on our first stream. I can't believe that. It's a shame we couldn't keep it, but that's the game you play in Safari. And there you have it. Well, I appreciate anyone who stuck around. Reese, you were here most of the time. You might still be here. Shiny Pokemon hunts. Raven, Jacob was here. Yuno was here. Sandy popped in. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. It was this was fun. I don't know how often we're gonna do this in the future, but it might become a trend. So yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and you take her easy. How the hell do I end stream here?